Fala galera, beleza? Sejam todos bem-vindos ao BEMF Gamer Raiz para a continuação aqui do nosso gameplay de Final Fantasy XVI. Então, para você que já vai chegando aí na nossa live, eu te peço, deixe aquele like, se inscreve no canal caso ainda não seja inscrito, ative as notificações e se você não é Nutella, é Gamer Raiz assim como eu, te convido a continuar a nossa jornada. Essa é a parte número 12 aqui do nosso gameplay. Lembrando que é a primeira vez que eu estou jogando, então spoilers estão proibidos. Sem mais, bora lá continuar aqui o nosso gameplay. Então um detalhe que eu acho que eu perdi minha água aqui em algum lugar. Quase encontramos aqui com o Joshua, né?
Plates and pots, bowls and basins.
Temos uma cidade desértica.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Quem é que manda na cidade?
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Por favor, cidadão.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Tá, falou a casa de banho, ferreiro, mais não sei quem.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts under Kupka's trough is what they want.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal trees.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of
Beijo
the
de
street.
urso.
The
Tem
owner's
ferreiro
own
melhor.
Sprig. But he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake.
Quem pode me dar informações?
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
É você o meu informante?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Furder. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Belo lugar para o encontro. Bordel.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Ah, eu não queria enfrentar vocês, mas... vou fritar vocês todos aqui.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Vá para o lado do lazer. Pois essas aqui são 120.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here. Have a taste.
The most fragrant herbs and
the finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want.
O que você quer?
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Vamos fazer essa missão enigmática.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Formação completamente inútil.
A deposit.
The
Needed
juiciest
to
meat
a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how much
Keeping
you
a
get.
cloud with a
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off. Do you think they'll be back soon?
fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Vamos para o próximo. Clive não quis polir a sua espada. Mais um.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
Não me explica que eu não tô
Pirates
entendendo
found
nada.
anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you.
Mas...
I'll go and fetch him.
Aqui?
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Tornando um guarda, talvez?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double
Contra
dealing.
os soldados no
I
deserto.
trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Why is the tavern shut?
Vamos dar uma voltinha aqui nas areias. Aonde vocês surgiram? Eu tenho que equipar? Curiosos. Equipar também. Deixa eu pegar de volta aqui. Desafio aqui, gente. Bom, meu objetivo me manda pra cá. Vou pegar o item aqui, 10 guilds. Bela porcaria, hein? Tô na direção correta.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Kill them both. Vamos ver se vocês conseguem. Cara, o Titã é muito bom, velho.
I'm just getting warmed up.
This one.
Quem tá conjurando? É você?
This one. This one.
Um pouco treinado. Você não aguenta o meu Ave Fênix?
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Vai cumprir o seu acordo agora?
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
Thank you.
Please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Então tá. Atravessar o portão agora.
Omia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
Vai, pombo telepata.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Então tá bom, Aladdin.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Ah, que maravilha. Teremos missões secundárias.
I've never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luba's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Caramba, minha fama
Master Luba's
corre rápido,
least
hein?
accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I... He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit. I don't suppose you have any...
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought...
I could give you a hand if you... I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
I'd be...
So...
Good question. And then there's this little...
The way I see it, there's only... We need info...
You're right. Now, there's plenty of folk. There's the butcher. They're bound to have an opinion. All right, I'll talk to... All right, let's hope there's someone...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
It would make a
The most
fine
fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of...
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Everything I've worked for. No matter how. All those years of toil. Every...
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just...
That depends on the...
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot, and I've no doubt that my work. But I can't go and invest. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you.
All right.
Wonderful. Leave the market by these baths. My livelihood, my...
É outra missão.
Silver platters! Ha! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Fale com os cidadãos.
Look, Father. Hot water. But where are the bearers who...
Sweet incense! Wax candle!
Alguém dá aqui?
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little.
It's all the fault of this blasted war.
The moment they find out you're...
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Quem é o Zé Ruela que eu tenho que falar aqui?
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
Just look at the detail. The craftsmanship.
If you can't even fill my cup, you're no use to me.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of gazelle dreams.
Pra na parte de cima?
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts up.
I need to drink. You're going to drink? My pocket's dry.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpet, yes, they're quite silky.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Ninguém desse quer falar comigo?
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Cooker, who stands ready to push.
Well, we can make our way back to the farm now, at least.
Aqui o safado.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry.
Hunter?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife?
Oh. Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending kindness fast.
Thank you.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Plates and pots!
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good sir.
So, you learn anything?
Only that
all the too heavy.
So we're no better. Perhaps Lubord. That can't be. No.
No doubt you'll. I have to make.
Agreed.
Right. Trouble is, meaning some.
Is there no one?
A merchant. I bet she'd.
Tá aí pelo outro lado. Estará aqui? Está.
Any luck? What will you...
What I asked her. If you're looking, they're just not that featherlight, but adamant.
And it...
Unique to it. Are there any materials unique?
What you get?
You said that he would have known.
If it's cheap metal. Folk first settled down. Like, it's...
Looks like I've got slide.
Eliza.
You're right. So, do you crush it up or just throw it in the furnace?
Pedra calcária. Onde é que eu vou achar isso? Vamos de viagem rápida que é mais rápido.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets.
The most fragrant herbs and
fresh bread, warm
Vou
from
passar
the
pelo portão sul. Deve ser, né? Que é o local da missão mesmo, né? O caminho.
Sweet incense.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Good day, my lord.
Nada de platina. A porcaria.
Go with Gilbert.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing.
Covil do leão não, covil do
You will
titã.
enter via the
Diferente.
mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Finally, we'll be able to get...
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness before. Silver platters.
Para entregar as pedras.
Needed to a
Light, neat, and
silken
dark.
softness.
Fresh from the yes, they're
The finest fabrics, fresh from the...
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant now. Time to see if luck. A knife forged.
It's a fine...
That sounds like...
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look. First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife? What? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment. It looks like someone... The limestone...
And
I don't know. Next How much? Well, and... The butch Dalamilla? Rule number...
Yes, Forge Master.
This is... I'd say you're worth keeping around. Starting to...
I will,
What would I do if it was for the hunter, for the cook, lighters, and for the...
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it with so much fuss. Me, you've done
É que missão empolgante.
My carpets have pride of place.
Vestígios terráceos de Doisnal. Acho que aqui é o lugar onde tá as bombas.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Just look at the
We should get going soon.
Eu ia perguntando como é que eu subo ali. Aqui não tem saída.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
What the hell are those things?
Bombas. É isso que elas são. aqui agora, vou para a direita.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Caraca. Ih, rapaz, aquilo ali é novo, hein?
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the
Fala
baths
com
from boiling.
Xavier em Dailamil. Fazer uma viagem rápida é mais rápido.
This is no good. Is it true?
Então vamos lá concluir mais essa belíssima missão.
Needed to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stone.
There he is.
Won't
The
you?
man. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work.
Muito bem, missões secundárias feitas. Agora a gente pode focar na missão principal. Vamos lá para a presa, em direção à presa do Draco. A gente coloca por um fim. E põe um fim ao Titã Kupka. Vou chamar meu papagaio aqui.
safe.
Aqui tá interditado?
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
The axle's gone.
Lógica dos videogames. Não dá pra eu passar aqui, ó. Então eu tenho que procurar um outro caminho. Ai, ai. Vou colocar um muro ali, alguma coisa, né? Que não desse pra passar. Pior é que o meu personagem ainda pula ainda. Mandíbula.
There it is, Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to
Vai
apologize.
me deixar aí sozinho?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kuka.
Parece que ainda tá longe do lugar ainda.
Why do they start? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
No.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the night. sincere. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Agora eu fiquei confuso, hein? Ninguém vai sentir o cheiro do cachorro, né, cara? É o cachorro.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash? Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us.
Vamos ver se os orcs são fortes.
Taken over the entire mine. So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Tá, eu tenho que ir pra porta. Vou dar aqui. Nada pra pegar? nada aqui dentro?
Animals. You should never have left Ash. You're finished.
Fazer churrasquinho de orca. Beleza. Dádiva do relâmpago.
Stairs. This must be the way out. Time to fight. This one.
Ih, rapaz. Partizão. Ó, Segunda Guerra. Fica esperto. É, foi fácil. Dá pra abrir a porta aqui, é pra aqui que eu tenho que ir mesmo? E do lado de cá tem alguma coisa? Só corpos. O orc deve ter acabado com eles aqui, ó.
Flames.
Come on, Torgal.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
Efeitos inferiores? Caraca! Usar isso agora, cara. Droga! Bancar logo aqui. Chupa essa manga. Coveiro?
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Did the orcs do this too?
Quero das bog. Deixa eu ver se dá pra eu comprar aqui alguma habilidade. Melhorar alguma coisa. Tá, Phoenix. Melhorar eu já. Impulso eu posso melhorar, né? Deixa eu ver aqui no Titã. Ah, com certeza eu vou. Não, pera aí. Com certeza eu vou melhorar o meu bocão aqui, ó. No máximo aqui. Pode ser atribuído a qualquer icon. Eu posso tirar então essa habilidade do Garuda aqui, por exemplo? Como é que eu posso, cara? Cara, isso é bom, hein? Deixa essas aqui por enquanto. Me dando poção, vai ter outra batalha contra a chefe.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me?
Eu posso entrar aqui na porta, mas deixa eu vasculhar aqui primeiro. Tem alguma coisa? Isso não, né? Bravura. Alguns oponentes usarão a habilidade de bravura para revigorar aliados próximos. melhorando o desempenho deles em combate. Procure o ícone e derrote esses alvos rapidamente para não sofrer mais danos. Não, não é pra usar essa habilidade agora não. Porque ela demora a carregar. Dá pra sentar aqui no trono, né?
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima? No mistakes.
Tá vivo ainda? Não, ele é o Torgo.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
Não, tem uma cama queen.
The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Não? A gente vai da terra? Você faz o quê? Aumenta o dano em 8%. Essa é habilidade, né? A dádiva da terra. Se for um cataclismo.
Just what I needed.
Dá um ave fênix se quiser.
That had better be the last of them.
Finalmente.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Get away from her! Benedicta! I'll kill you, Roswell!
Vai transformar, hein?
He's priming. Not now.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, you're free!
Agora sim, hein? só acho que ele é lento. Vem, Titã.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
Eu posso... Pera, eu posso equipar? Eu não posso abrir o menu agora. Enxofre. Clive aprendeu a habilidade de enxofre de titã. Segure R2 e quadrado para provocar uma explosão violenta. Segure R2 quadrado por mais tempo para aumentar o raio e a força da explosão. Aperte X a qualquer momento para cancelar o esmagamento. Ifrit fica invulnerável a dano enquanto carrega enxofre, porém se for atacado a explosão será acionada automaticamente.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Vamos em frente. Esse bicho tá comendo pedra.
What the hell has he done?
Essa é a verdadeira forma.
Thunder, help me. It's you or die! I'm coming, Kuka!
Caraca, velho, que da hora. Vai falar do Dr. Octopus? Que eu errei o botão, cara. Vai, vai, vai! Tô aqui olhando o bicho igual um idiota aqui. Droga! Esse golpe é novo, hein? Rapaz, o bicho tem HP com morro, hein? Cara, essa batalha tá me lembrando a batalha lá no God of War 3, cara. Tá pro Titã lá. O Atlas? Atlas? Esse é o Atlas? Eu fiquei segurando lá o... arrancar o braço dele de novo. Arrancou o braço. Fire! Urra! Agora eu tomei, cara. parece jogando Dragon Ball, velho. Caraca, essa batalha foi espetacular, velho.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Principalmente quando ela vem com uma batalha extremamente épica, hein? Cara, que batalha foi essa, gente?
Medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Voltar pro esconderijo. Depois dessa batalha contra o Titã, o mínimo que o Clive pode fazer é descansar, né, velho?
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Bom, pessoal, dando aí 2 horas e 30 minutos aí de live, eu vou encerrar a nossa live por hoje. Muitíssimo obrigado a todos aí que acompanharam, valeu pelos likes, valeu pelos compartilhamentos, e amanhã, a partir das 9 horas, a gente continua a jogar o Final Fantasy XVI. Muito obrigado, fiquem com Deus, Vanessa, e a boa beça. Fui!